Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, this is Pastor Madison with Ministry Monday on Wednesday. Hey, this week we had a holiday on Monday, Memorial Day. I know many of us were vacationing, relaxing, spending time with family and friends. Well, so today we're going to have Ministry Monday on Wednesday. So I hope you're doing well, and I pray you are engaging, you are sharing, and you are again learning from what we're trying to do with the Faith That Remains project to make sure that we can help your ministry, your church, your organization advance and accomplish its mission, its vision by approaching and dealing with the issues that oftentimes lie within our organizations and that we don't tend to deal with. So Pastor Hill and myself want to come with you and come share with you again inspiration, insight, instruction on how to manage where you are and to help you get to where you're going. So all month long in May we are dealing with denial to make sure that we deal with the issues in our organizations and our ministries that we oftentimes overlook because we are afraid to look. And so this week we're going to deal with you have to know where you are in order to know where you're going. And I encourage you to please watch Pastor Hill's video. It's amazing. It's down below this one. Make sure you watch it, check it out, and be inspired and empowered. He gave some strong knowledge, some strong wisdom. So I pray you are empowered by what he shared. But I want you to today for a few moments to deal with this thought again, knowing where you are so you can have a clear idea as to where you're going. And there are four things I want us to kind of look at as we approach this dealing with denial, as we deal with having clarity on where we are. And the first is this, is that we have to be real about the present. You know, we have to be open and honest to have discussion, dialogue, exchange about where we are in our organizations, in our ministries, to make sure that we have clarity and we are being real about where we are. Oftentimes, we have a false perception or a misconception about where we are and how things are actually going. Sometimes we have to invite the opinions, the perspectives of folks who are looking from the outside in, and now those of us who are on the inside looking out. We have to make sure that we are being real about the present, have clarity, have truthful dialogue and exchange about the present and where we are. Number two, we have to be rigorous about the adjustments we have to make. Again, sometimes change is difficult. Change can be an arduous process. Change can be painstaking. It can force us to kind of divorce ourselves from things as they were and embrace things as they are. And so it can be it can be difficult, but we have to be rigorous about the necessary adjustments we have. There are some things that we have to do. And then also, number three, that we have to be realistic in our planning. You know, based on where we are and those adjustments that we have to make, we have to be realistic. There's some things that we can do right now, some that we have to do later, and some things we just can't do at all. And so we have to be okay with being realistic and knowing that sometimes we just can't do it. It has to wait, or we have to do it now. But we have to be realistic. Also, number four, and last is this: we have to be radical in our approach. The reality is, the times that we live in for ministry, this culture, the world we live in now, stuff is different. Times are changing. Things are different now from what they used to be. And so we have to be radical in our approach and how we do things to make sure that the lifeline of our ministries, our organizations are strong, it's flowing, it's growing, and we're doing what God has called us to do to ensure that faith does remain and that we engage in the work well that God called us to. So I want you, family, to to be encouraged to know that you can make it. You can't avoid denial, but one, you have to be real about the present. We have to be rigorous in our adjustments. We have to be realistic in our planning, and lastly, be radical in our approach. Family, you can do it. We are praying that you are great, you achieve all your goals, and we pray that you are blessed and have a great week on this Ministry Monday on Wednesday. We'll see you again next week. Be empowered. And again, if you have questions, you need help, you want to engage with us in dialogue, email us, call us, and we would love to share with you. Be blessed. Have a great week. Much love. Bye-bye.